Hey everybody, it's Jennifer at Studio J. Happy Tuesday. Hang on, I need to close this door. Can I close this door? Okay, I'm back. Hello. Okay, I closed the door, but the dog opened it back up. All right, let me get y'all pulled up on here. As you pop in, say hi. Let me see if I can see your comments. Lisa just finished up. We are in an event today with the Sacred Treasure House. Hang on. Let me find you. All right. Hey, Lisa Mary. Hang on. Sorry. I was watching Lisa. Now, how did I get this off my page? All right. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Melissa. Hey, everybody. All right, there we are. All right, make sure the volume's down. Happy Tuesday. Happy Taco Tuesday. Who's having tacos tonight? I'm doing taco bowls. It's kind of like a deconstructed taco. So, but instead of like taco shells, I'm doing like tortilla strips on the bowl. It's gonna be so good. I saw it on Pinterest and I was like, hey, that looks good. Hey, Wendy. All right. Let me get us started here. Okay, so we're in an event today with the Sacred Treasure House, and it's a themed event, and it's so much fun. So it's really winter, which I love. I love winter crafts. Hi, Christina. Hey, Sparky. Hey, Donna. Okay, so I'm gonna do a thrifty flip winter project. So what I've got, I already did a little bit of prep work. So I got this frame. I'm not going to use this picture, but I got this frame at Goodwill for $4.99. Okay. I always look, when I go into Goodwill, I always go straight for the frames and like the home decor stuff to find pictures that I can, just for the frames, just so I can redo the frames. Hey, Jeannie. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Lindell. Hey, Grace. Hey, everybody. So, if anybody's new here, my name is Jennifer. Welcome in. We are going to do a winter, I guess this could be like a door hanger, a different kind of door hanger. It's kind of long, but I'm going to paint this frame. I don't really want the gold. I always just look for frames that have this cool, like, embellishment stuff. So I'm going to use some Dixie Belle buttercream. I bought this at there's a little vintage shop down the street from me, but I bought it for a cabinet. So I'm not going to use much. I got it for a specific purpose, but I'm going to use it on this frame. And I want to do like neutrals, but here's what I've got. Oh, where'd I put them? Oh, here they are. So I have these ice skates. They were ornaments, and gosh, I got these years ago. They were in my Christmas decorations, and I have two of them. I pulled the greenery out of one of them. So I'm going to do ice skates on this frame, and then I also have some faux, I guess it's cedar. I just have some faux greenery. I know the picture was kind of cool, but I'm not going to use that. So I just popped it out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Just getting some, I just want to do like cream color. I was thinking like cream and tan, just kind of warm woodsy colors, right? But to go with the cream colored frame. But I think, I don't see comments up there now. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I have like strips of this stuff out in my garage. It's from Home Depot. I think it's lattice strips. If you go into Home Depot and, you know, you can buy lattice that's already like, it's plastic, it's white and all that stuff. But you can buy these, I guess it's for if you're repairing your lattice, like around your house or whatever. They come in, I think 6-foot strips. They're really cheap, really, really cheap. So anyway, I just cut some down because what I'm going to do is on the back, you can see where I took out the glass in the picture. I'm going to attach these. I'm going to do slats. Okay, so I cut like 15 of these. Just little strips of wood, raw wood. Okay. And I did do a little prep work. I went ahead and painted them burnt umber. Just any dark color. Okay. So, not even a real neat coating. Just to get it on there. But, so, y'all tell me. I kind of wanted to do neutrals. But then I was like, what if I did some blues? Maybe like creams and blues. I don't know. Oh, y'all. Look what I did. While I was watching Lisa, I was playing around with this. Hey, Karen. I was playing around with this napkin that I got. Look how pretty. I'm not using this on this project, but look how pretty that looks. I love this napkin. I am trying to figure out something to do with it. I love it. It's so pretty. Hey Sherry. Who else is in here? Okay, if I missed anybody, hello. Happy Tuesday. Y'all, this is the first time I've been back. I haven't been on here. Gosh, I don't even think I've been on here since Christmas. I don't know. But I know I haven't been on here since last year, so haha. Alright, I'm going to go ahead. So this can be drying. I'm going to go ahead and start putting like just a cream color on this frame. And I also grabbed, I grabbed some Rub and Buff, the gold, and I have some bells. They're kind of a champagne gold color. They're really pretty. I think I got those at the thrift store. Hey, Diana. Hey, Wendy. I know I miss y'all too. Oh gosh, I haven't been on. It's been crazy though. I've been trying to organize and clean out. I gotta tell y'all what I've been up to. So if you've been around, if you've been on my page for a while or lately, ooh, y'all, wait a minute. Look at this. Okay, I was talking about putting Rub and Buff on it. This is kind of a gold color anyway. But look, if I do it light enough, like across this, the gold is kind of already there. I might just do that. Oh my God, that's pretty. You see? See how it peeks through? And I may still hit it with some Rub and Buff too. But, okay. So anyway, sorry, that caught me by surprise. Thank you for sprinkling. Okay, so here's what I've been doing. If you've been on my page lately, you've heard me talk about my husband is always complaining about all the stuff I have. Like too much stuff, too much clutter. And he wants to get a dumpster. So I'm like, no. It's good stuff. So I did do a whatnot show back before Christmas. And I sold a ton of stuff. Because a lot of it's craft supplies or projects that I've made on lives that have just kind of been building up, piling up. And then some of it's like Christmas decor that I don't use anymore. I don't want to throw it away. So, I'm going to sit down so I can lower this for y'all. So, anyway, I've been trying to declutter without throwing it away. So, I can't think of the girl's name, but there's a page on YouTube. And I just came across this girl, and she had this project she was doing where, yeah, Dennis sounds just like Greg. So her project was, it was like how she went from $5 to $5,000. So what she did is she started out with $5, and she went to like a thrift store or garage sale or something, and she bought something and she flipped it and sold it for, I'm just guessing, like $28. So then she had 28 instead of 5. So in her little envelope. So then she went and she bought something else. And I think she ended up buying a shirt, I don't know, for like $10 or something, and sold it for like 80 or something. I don't know. But anyway, she just kept flipping things and building up her envelope of her money. So I was telling Greg about it. I was like, oh, that sounds cool. That sounds like a fun challenge. He's like, yeah, that's a good idea, but don't go to the thrift store. Go around this house. And I was like, yeah, that's a great idea. So, was it last week? Okay, so for Christmas, normally, like Greg will say, what do you want for Christmas? And if I name anything like, yeah, if you don't sell it, it's more stuff at home. So you really got to be picky about what you buy. You have to know, is it going to sell? And it can't just be like a craft piece, you know, like, oh, it needs to be something like, she was looking at like the shirt. She was looking online at what they were reselling for. So she knew it was like $100 blouse. And she knew she could get a good bit for it because she was looking up what had been selling. But, so I'm in this whole mode for 2026. It's all about decluttering and organizing and all that stuff. So I've been saying I want to go through my kitchen cabinets. So I was like, okay, I'm going to pick a weekend and I'm just going to empty everything out of the kitchen cabinets, pull it all out where I can see it. I'm going to redo the shelf liner and all that in there. And then I'm going to decide what I want to keep. What do I need to replace? Because, you know, like say you need it, but you don't want that particular stuff. Okay, so I've been wanting some new cookware. So when he asked me what I wanted for Christmas, I said, I really want this cookware. Oh no. He's like, I'm not doing that. That's a trap. So he still believes, like, you know, if you buy your wife a vacuum cleaner or pots and pans, then that's kind of, you know, saying get your butt in the kitchen. And I was like, no, I'm asking for those. So I convinced him to get me some. So I got new pots and pans for Christmas, and I got these really pretty casserole dishes. I mean, really pretty stuff. So I pulled out stuff from my kitchen cabinets, and like there's a local page here. Y'all may have one in your area. So if you go on Facebook and look for, ours is like, it's called Bid It to Win It. And then it's got the county, the name of our county. So you have to live in the county because everything is like you either meet to exchange or porch pickup. I do porch pickup because I live near Costco and Sam's. So most people know, you know, it's pretty easy to find my house. So I put my old pots and pans on there. They were Pioneer Woman and they were in decent shape. But here's the thing. I got those because I loved the blue. It was a bright blue, like cobalt color. But they started fading. Like the color started wiping off. I mean, it was still blue, but they weren't as bright blue as they used to be. So anyway, they still cooked fine, you know. You can still use them. So anyway, since I got new pots and pans, I put those Pioneer Woman pots and pans on that page. And you can start your price, you know, the auction, and you can decide, do you want it for 24 hours, you know, 1 day, 2 day, or 3 days. And you have to start your price $15 or less. Some people start things at $1. So I put my Pioneer Woman pots and pans on there, and I ended up getting like $57 for the set, which wasn't bad considering it was like 2 days after Christmas. you know, so there was people on there. You know, I figured it would be kind of dead on there. But anyway, I did that, and then I sold some casserole dishes. I sold some coffee mugs. I sold that. So anyway, y'all, in like the first week, I made almost $200 on stuff that he was wanting to throw away. So I think that's pretty good, huh? So I'm gonna go room by room, closet by closet. I'm gonna do clothes, shoes, purses, pictures. I mean, lamps. I mean, there's so much stuff, and it's really, to me, even if I only get $5 for something or $15 for something, it's $5 or $15 more than I would have got if I donated it to Goodwill. And I know a lot of people say, "Oh, but you do it as a write-off." I never do that. I get the receipts and then I lose them. So I never write off whatever I donate. I just give it, you know. So I've been doing that. My problem is going to be I'm going to take that money and go buy more junk. So I gotta stay out of places where I end up buying junk. Okay. All right, I actually just wanted to get a coat on here so this could be drying. I put too much there. Okay. Get the edges. Because I got to do these. I already did all the little slats of wood. I already did them dark brown. That burnt umber. So now I just got to decide. Now you can buy more. I know. That's what I was saying. I got to stay out of these places. I saw a thing last year, and I was going to do it, and I didn't. Maybe I started it, and I just didn't stick to it. But it was like 100 things in 100 days. So in the first 100 days, you got to get rid of 100 things in your house. And I realized there's some people that are saying, you know, I don't have that. Well, you're not a pack rat like I am then. Because I have stuff. These ice skates that I'm crafting with, I got these at Walmart probably 10 years ago. I bought a whole bunch of them. They were ornaments. They were with the ornaments. And I got rid of some of them on that Whatnot sale. Okay, got some. They went for like $1. They're really cute. Yeah, if I figure out how to say, I know. It's like yesterday, another thing that I said, I'm not real big on resolutions, just because I know I won't stick to them. And to be honest, I mean, these are things you could just wake up any morning, any day, and decide to do this. It doesn't have to be the first of the year. So, but one thing I said I was going to do is I am going to go and get a massage. We have a Massage Envy membership, and we get charged every month, and we never go. And fortunately, the ones that you get charged for each month, you get charged for one at a really lower, well, from when we got in, it's a lot lower than what it costs to get one. But they build up. They don't, you know, so Greg has like 23 built up. And I was like, dude, you need to go. He's like, I just haven't had time. And we were talking about canceling. But if you cancel, you have to use those within 30 days or you lose them. There's no way he can use 23 in 30 days. He probably wouldn't even be able to. Somebody would, but he's not going to go get a massage every single day. And he doesn't have time. So we're trying to get in there and use them. So I was like, okay. And when I stand over that laser, my back, oh my gosh. And then packing orders, I got to raise my shipping table so it's a little taller, so I'm not hunched over. But anyway, I went yesterday and got a massage. And Massage Envy is right next to Kirkland's. And so I was like, I'm just going to go peek in there. Well, Kirkland's is having a big clearance. I will have to show y'all. It's in my car. It's really big. I didn't want to get it out because he's home today working from home. I got to show y'all what I got. It is so cute. I don't know why I got it, but I will show y'all. I will show y'all probably tomorrow. I can't pull it out with him here. You're still working on getting yours. I got most of my Christmas stuff down, but I left up anything that was winter, like snowflakes, snowmen, anything Santa Claus I packed away already. But my Christmas tree this year has a lot of red, so I was thinking, well, maybe I could take down anything that's Christmassy on it and throw some hearts up there. Make it a Valentine tree. Okay, so here's where we're at so far. So you can see the gold. I may still hit it with some rub and buff, just a little bit, like around here. But, all right, so I'm gonna let this sit, and let's, so like I said, I have a whole bunch of these little pieces of wood I just cut in my garage, and I've already painted. I needed 15 to fill this frame. So I put burnt umber. I just put some burnt umber on here. And I'm gonna, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait, did I need 15? Shoot. Hold on, maybe not. No, this is all I need. I cut a few extras because I wasn't sure. I'm just going to hot glue them to that little lip where the glass was. Okay, so I'm going to do... I hope he can't hear me. Okay, he's on the phone now. I hope he didn't hear what I was just saying. He's going to go look in my car. Okay, I'm going to... Let me dry brush one real quick and just see what this looks like. Because I'm not sure. All along I was thinking neutrals, but then I was like, what if I throw a little bit of blue in there? This is really rough wood. You can sand it and it'll smooth it a little bit, but it's still, because it's really cheap. Let me see what this looks like under it. I don't want it brown. I don't want it brown. So I'm gonna do a little heavier. This brush is shot. Okay. I might do some cream color and some tan, kind of tan brown. I thought I grabbed. Oh, I did. Hold on one second. All right, I grabbed a light mocha. I'm gonna go ahead and do a few like that one, the cream color, and then decide if I want to do blues or, I know the Christmas stuff is a lot of work. Especially if nobody helps. See, around here, everybody has an opinion, but nobody wants to help out. Like last year, I was so late getting all my Christmas stuff up. And, like, my daughter complained, and I was like, help yourself. You know, I'm busy. So, yeah, I don't see anybody else volunteering to take anything down. So, it's all on us. You did minimal for Christmas. I didn't do my porches. I wanted to. I even bought lights. Like, we have a gazebo out back. And Greg just put a TV out there. And I was like, oh, I'm going to decorate the gazebo. We're going to hang out there. And I didn't even get to the porches. This wood, y'all, if you go to Home Depot, I'm telling you, it makes like pretty, you can make it look like pallet wood, because it's so rough. If you paint it, paint it dark where it looks weathered. I used to make signs that looked like they were made out of like old pallets or something. But it was this stuff. And it's really cheap. This brush is getting worse and worse. Luckily, they're cheap too. I love dry brushing. I know I hate taking things down. You bought a bunch of paint. I think I packed your order today, Kathleen. Y'all, this paint party that we're having this month, this is going to be the biggest one I've had. That snowman is popular. There's several people that have bought like multiples of it. It's going to be fun though. He's so cute. I love snowmen. I love the whole winter theme, you know? But I have to say, like, I'm kind of sad that we're putting away Christmas stuff. But I'm a little excited because bunnies, I like bunnies. Not just Easter bunnies, but I like to decorate with rabbit. Like, I don't know, it's kind of a French country look. But last year I found some really cool rabbits. Like, one looks like a cement planter. I'm looking for another one of those this year because I was really wishing I'd found 2 last year. So I'm hoping I'll find some more. He was so cute. He has tulips in his little planter thing. Hey, Kathy Benson. Okay, sorry. I guess I could have done this part in advance, but I wasn't real sure what colors I wanted to do. What time is it? Oh, we're getting good time. But I'm thinking, I'm leaning more toward, I love colors, but I'm leaning towards a lot of neutrals lately. I posted something the other day. Have y'all noticed, like, for years, everybody was buying, like, old furniture and stuff, or painting their furniture or their kitchen cabinets. And I remember a lady saying, all this stuff, like up at this little, like a vendor booth shop up the street, everybody was painting their furniture pretty colors and, you know, selling it and all that. And she said, all this furniture that's painted and all that, she said, all this is going to be in the thrift stores in a few years, and y'all are going to be buying it and stripping it. And I was like, no, they're not. And now the wood, everybody's going towards these wood tones. But another thing that's big right now, I don't know if y'all have heard the term cottage core. That's really big right now. And that's more like, it's like neutrals and like natural, like woodsy tones, sage green, kind of shabby chic, kind of maybe. It's really pretty. Okay, one more, y'all. We're almost there. This one's got some blue on it. It's really light. Okay, got them done. Hey Susan, I know. Hey Cynthia, I haven't been on here. I haven't been on here since last year. Which I mean, I know that was, you know, a week ago, but I don't know if I've been on here since Christmas. I can't remember. Just been crazy busy. All right, so I think this might be darker than I want. Let me see. All right, so here's the frame. Okay. Like I said, I might still hit it with some rub and buff. Are we 330? Let me see a little bit of this. This is light mocha. It's just a light tan color. I want to see. Let me do one of these. If I don't like it, we just paint over it, right? Alright, so let me dry this a little bit. I found if you dry it and then sand it, if you sand it while it's wet, it just smudges. But if you dry it and then sand it, it looks better. It's not a kit, no. This is a thrifty flip. That frame is from Goodwill. It had this picture in it and glass. I took the glass out too, but it was $4.99 at Goodwill. I just wanted the frame, and it was like that. It's like that gold color, like that. Oh, that's wood. It was gold. Anyway, I just kind of dry brushed it a little bit. All right, what's my sandpaper? All right, let me see what this looks like. I don't think I like that tan. See the difference? It's kind of yellowy. Well, I'm just going to stick with that, the cream color, the buttercream. Okay, so it's really just going to be a background anyway. It's not a big deal. That was really heavy. See, here's the blue one I did. Might be pretty to have a little bit of blue mixed in there for winter. Kind of, like I said, it's going to be the background, so it probably doesn't matter. Hey, Helen. Hey, Angie. That would be cute for a dressing room. Or a sewing room if somebody sews. It'd be cute. I always feel bad when I'm in like the thrift store or Goodwill. I guess that is a thrift store. And I see something and I'm like, oh, I don't like that picture, but I like the frame. And I got it in my cart, and then I pass people and they're like, oh, that's a beautiful picture. And I'm like, I feel bad because I'm like, I'm going to throw that part away. Do you want that? Because I just want the frame. All right, let's see. I really like, look. Can y'all, can't really tell. Some are lighter than others. I really like the lighter ones. All right, I grabbed a whole bunch of these sandpaper pads. Well, that one's really rough. I just want to see if it softens it up a little bit. You know what? It's going to be a background. I'm just going to leave it like it is. Okay. All right. We're not going to use the blue one, but don't you love that? It's a napkin. Oh, what can I make with it? I might, I got a cabinet. Oh, I was on Marketplace. I was supposed to be listing things for sale because I'm decluttering. And I found a cabinet and I bought it. See, I'm not doing good. And I even told the girl, I said, I'm supposed to be on here selling stuff or listing stuff to sell, but would you take less for that cabinet? And she's like, sure. But I've been seeing this cabinet on Decor Steals. I don't know if y'all see that page, but Decor Steals. And it was this little cabinet. It was, I don't know, so big. It's $99 on Decor Steals, and she had it for like 30, I think 30 or something like that. She took 20 or 25 for it. But I got it, and I bought a cute knob. I'm going to replace the knob. And I might, like, faux wallpaper the background inside the cabinet. And maybe I could do that. I know. That, Lydia, I know after my Whatnot sale, when we rated that girl, you know, at the end of your sale, like at the end, it'd be like, I wish Facebook had this option. Like at the end of the live, we tell you to go and watch the next presenter, like Timeless Treasures by Tanya. Tanya's up after me. So instead of telling you to refresh your page or go there or whatever, we could just hit a button and I could take all of y'all in one swoop, drop y'all all into her live. Isn't that cool? That's how Whatnot is. Well, at the end of mine, I was like, hey, let's go raid somebody else that's crafty. I don't know who this is. And we landed in somebody and she was selling like fabrics and stuff. And then I heard her say, thank you, paint party. And I was like, oh my God, Lydia's shopping. I was like, I knew it. It is addictive. I know that. That was so funny. I was like, poor Lydia. She's gonna be so mad at me. Okay, let's go ahead and start putting our frame together and putting our ice skates on it. I can't wait to see it. Hot glue. Oh, got the hot glue going. All right, I can always go back and do the rub and buff if I want to. Like, I'm gonna do it like on these little, the trim, the edges there. But for now, right, this top, I'm just gonna glue them. I cut them so that they would fit in here, right on top. I'm gonna lay them out first, just in case. Make sure I'm down far enough. And then I'm just going to put hot glue to hold them in. You might want to do like E6000 or something like that. But you know what? I have done this before. And I've popped these out to do something different. So that'll be a nice... Oh, this one that I changed. I don't like this one. This one's really a different color. I'll probably have to sand it or something. I just want to make sure these fit before I start gluing. Okay. Y'all still with me? Hey, Cassandra. Another glue stick. Like I said, this is going to be background, so I don't even need to be so particular about it. For a second. Yes, he's at home. I hear him talking on the phone. He wasn't talking on the phone when I was talking about that stuff in my car, so I hope he didn't hear me. But he talks so loud. So days that he works from home, I try not to go live if he's going to be on the phone. What is up with my glue gun? Okay. Okay. Hey, Carla Couch. Happy New Year. Wait, what? Oh, Cassandra, you're in the hospital? No. You're the third person I've seen today. Well, no. That was in the hospital. New Year's. I don't know if you were in there New Year's. Thank you for sprinkling. I don't know what's up with my glue gun, but it's like sputtering. Y'all hear it? It's like spitting. Maybe it was an air bubble. I don't know. Could be. Happy New Year. I hope y'all are having a good New Year. Like I said, I don't really do resolutions, New Year's resolutions, but I do like to look at it as a fresh start, you know. But I feel like you could do that any day of the year. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be New Year's Day. You know, I think I got a little off. There it goes. Okay. These are like fitting exactly, so I don't really have room to space them out. I was going to leave like a little gap, like shiplap. I'm not doing it. Okay. Alright, I'm going to work fast because if this dries, they won't fit in there. You know how the glue gets hard? I got them all in. I know, Lori, I haven't been on here. I haven't been on probably in 2 weeks. I mean, I've posted stuff, but I haven't gone live. It's just been crazy. Okay, Cassandra, are you talking about one of the giveaways? Okay, it did clearly state, if you win, you have to contact me. You didn't have to be present, but you had to contact me by 10 p.m. that night. And, I mean, I know you're saying you were in the hospital, but, I mean, it's only fair. I mean, there was some people that won, like I also did 3 runners-up each time, and there was, like, 2 people that never reached out. And the only reason we did that is because there was hundreds, like 800 people in one of the drawings. And half of those people, I didn't recognize their names. I mean, even if it was somebody I recognized their names. I even came on there and said, I don't want to just give it to someone because their name was in there. It could have been somebody passing through. I'm not saying you were. But you had to reach out by 10 p.m. that night. So I'm sorry if you were in the hospital. I get it. You can't reach out. But I had to move to, after 10 p.m., I had to move to another one. Because there was a lot of people. And I ended up doing I did 4 giveaways. And there were hundreds of people in each one. It was just insane. But I'm sorry. I could probably send you another prize. Like a, what was the word? Is it consolation prize? It wouldn't be that because I've already given that away, but that was a specific, I did 4 of them though. It was the stocking and the tumbler. I don't have any more of the tumblers, but oops. Y'all look. This one is a different color. I know it looks weird, but yeah, you can message me, but I mean, this is the first I've heard from you since that happened. So those giveaways were, well, the first one was right after Thanksgiving. I think the first one was December 1st. So it's been a little while. I haven't heard from you, so I'm very sorry. I don't want you to be upset, but I mean, unfortunately, that I did say that you don't have to be present to win, but you have to contact me by 10 o'clock that night. And you know, because I knew not everybody could be on the live, you know. Okay. All right, y'all. There's that one oddball one. I think I can darken it. I hate to hang anything over it if I'm going to be darkening it, though. What do y'all think? I will darken it. Hang on. Because all I'm doing is hanging, oh, I got greenery too. I'm going to hang some greenery on the corner. Because I was saying I think this might make a unique, like, door hanger. Maybe? Let's see. I just want to do a little, I can't see what I'm doing. I'm just going to do a little brown over this. So it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. I might make it worse. Y'all think? I think so. It doesn't matter. It's going to be hidden, okay? All right, so here's what I got. I got these. They're like plastic ice skates. I took the greenery out of that one. All right, this is the top. I think I'm going to do them. I'm going to take it out of both. It's just in here on styrofoam. Paisley and Prairie. What a cute name. Welcome to my page. All right. Okay, they even have like fur, like faux fur. It's like Sherpa. Like those blankets. Okay. I'm gonna do, oh, and I got like a velvet ribbon. This one. It's a little skinny one. I don't have any shoelaces or anything, so we're gonna do these kind of like that. And then I got this ribbon at Michael's. It's got like frayed edges. It's got little gold, y'all can't see it, little gold dots. So it goes with this, with the gold. That'll be perfect. Hey, Deborah Campbell. Hey, Cindy Hall. Yes, it was a thrift. It was that picture. It was $4.99 at the thrift store at Goodwill. I always go and look at their picture frames. I'm going to turn this back up this way so it's not upside down to me while I do this. All right, so I'm going to take these. I think I'm going to do them kind of like opposite directions. You'll see. And I'm going to take that skinny velvet, the white velvet ribbon, and I'm going to have them kind of hanging. Okay. I might have to stand up for this part. Okay, I think I'm going to hang them staggered. I guess that's the word. I'll end up putting something inside them too. But anyway, one there, one there. Oops. Thank you for sprinkling, Diane. Hey, Kathy. So, Kathy, are you making tacos tonight? I was saying I'm making taco bowls. Tomorrow night, I'm making California sushi roll bowl. I saw that on Pinterest too. It looks like a California sushi roll, but it's not rolled up. It's like in a bowl with the rice. I got a rice cooker, and I'm going to try to make that sticky rice. We'll see. Okay, now I'm also going to put some greenery up on the corner, I think. We're going to try. This is just from Walmart. Let's see. Just deconstructing it. All right, I'm going to put it on the corner. Back a little bit. I don't know if y'all can see. This is kind of a long frame. All right, I'm going to do this. I'll do one that way and one that way. So it's going to be on the corner. I'm going to attach them. Okay. Make it a little thicker. Yeah. Right, let me cut the excess off real quick. I love this greenery too. I love the, it's kind of rubbery feeling, you know what I'm saying? I used to think this stuff was cheap, like years ago. It just reminded me of all the rubbery looking greenery my grandmother would have. And now this is the thing is everybody's doing like the rubbery looking. Y'all know what I'm saying? It feels kind of, instead of being all bristly. Is that a word? Bristly. All right, I'm going to attach this with, oh. Hey, let me see if I have a zip tie. Hang on. Hang on 1 second. I think this will be quicker. quicker and easier. I'm just going to attach these real quick. Okay. I never go in the right direction with these zip ties. There we go. I know, all the styles come back around. Like this year, the really popular Christmas decor was those vintage ornaments, like the sparkly bright, you know what I'm saying? I saw so many people doing their trees like that. They were so pretty. I didn't have that, but it was pretty. Okay. Alright, so that's going to go in the corner. I'm just trying to see how far down I want to do my ice skates. So let me give you an idea of where I'm going with this. It's going to be like... something like that. Hang on, let me see. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm gonna glue this ribbon in here. Okay. Hey, Lisa. Oh, thank you. How are my pups? My pups are so good. They're so rotten. Y'all, Stella had a vet appointment yesterday. It was her her yearly checkup. And Greg went with me. And I said, watch this. Whenever I take, she loves to go to the vet. She loves those ladies. I love all the ladies at the vet. Hang on. But they take you, you know, when they call you back, you go into the little room, and the tech, the veterinary, you know, her assistant comes in and does, you know, the talking to you at first, and then they take the dog, they go, because there's a door from the waiting room, you go into the door, but then there's a door on the back side of the room that goes back into their area. So they always take her and they'll weigh do their, you know, I got her nails trimmed and all that stuff. But I told Greg, I said, watch when they go, because she'll say, I'll be right back. And so they take her by the leash. I said, watch, be real quiet. As soon as they take her back through that door and they shut that door, listen. You're going to hear somebody say, oh my God, is that Stella Wiggins? I love Stella Wiggins. And sure enough, we're sitting there and we, you know, I heard her say, come on, let's see how much you weigh, you know, come on, girl, blah, blah, blah. And that's right then. Oh my God, is that Stella Wiggins? I was like, see, they love her and she loves them. And I love that. But she had a good checkup. She needs to lose like 2 pounds. She weighs 36 pounds, and, sorry, y'all, I can't get this foam out of here. Because Stella is so short, her legs are so short, she has a long body and short legs, and she said, I really, you know, really don't want her to get heavy because her little legs probably can't support that. She does not, we had a DNA test on her when we got her. She does not have dachshund in her at all, even though we thought surely somewhere down the line she must because of her long body, but she doesn't. She had a little bit of everything else though. Just a mutt, but we love her. Greg said if I could have 100 of her, we would have 100 dogs. Oh, y'all, my time is almost up. Here, I'm just going to hold it up. Okay, Tanya with Timeless Treasures by Tanya is probably setting up right now. So, y'all will have to go and check her out. Look, I'm going to show you. I'm just going to hold this up. I'm going to get it finished up and I'll post a picture. But here's where I'm going with it. I'm going to put this up here and put some of this pretty ribbon. And then I'm going to have these hanging I'll get them situated. I'll have these hanging, oops, from here somehow. Okay, and it'll all come together. I probably will take that rub and buff, that gold rub and buff, and hit like these little notches right here. I think that'd be really pretty, don't y'all? Hey, Amanda. Okay, y'all. Okay, thank you, Diane. All right, thank y'all for hanging out with me. I will get on here tomorrow because I want to show y'all the thing I got at Kirkland's, and you're not gonna believe how much I paid for it. It's amazing. Okay, y'all. And I'm sorry I haven't been on here. It's been crazy first start of the year, but I will get on here tomorrow. I might come on tomorrow and show y'all when I make that sushi roll bowl. I don't know if y'all like sushi or not. It's not weird stuff. It's just like crab meat and cucumber and that. It's normal. California rolls are normal stuff. Okay, so I will see y'all later. Thank you for hanging out with me. Y'all have a good night. Bye, y'all.